Hello again. Hey, YouTube. So yeah, y'all. So today I got a special show that we're gonna talk about this new modern dating battle of the sexes. So I'm pretty sure that you all seen the one clip that's been going everywhere about the one lady. She's going out with the one Indian guy, and he went and pulled up and took her to the Cheesecake Factory, and she actually refused to get out the car. So that pretty much led to everybody talking about it. So that going viral. But the reason why it actually went viral was because she pretty much was recording him, pretty much to just try to clown him. So that's pretty much what she went and did. And then she was actually shocked that he actually wound up having some standards. So so he actually wound up dropping her off. So pretty much, she been doing post interviews, talking about it. He been talking about it, and yes, just like I didn't realize how much of a big. I mean, I knew that she was like a bigger woman, but man, but when I seen her actually sitting next to him doing some interviews, like wow, she is like way bigger than him. But yeah, but anyway though, so that wind up causing the men and women to have their lists of places to take women on a date. So that led us here today. So we're gonna get into this. So yeah, so some ladies went and seen the video and they started coming up with a list of acceptable places that pretty much that men places that pretty much that women should not be taken to on a first date. And so the first one that they went and did would talk about was Cheesecake Factory, which me personally myself I actually never ever even been to the Cheesecake Factory, but I did some research, and some of the meals in there are expensive, and some of the meals can cost $100, a little something. So, but yeah, but definitely, from what I've seen, I think it's not no cheap place to go, especially when you're pretty much yeah, when you're pretty much going out. But then the one thing that I tell women though is a man a man that he pretty much just met you, he don't owe you nothing. And then really it's not really a good investment for a man to spend a whole bunch of money on a woman that he don't know, especially when like nowadays a lot of these women are just using guys for this food dates. It's just like how a lot of women are using guys just to show the flex on Instagram, and they actually want you to take them to expensive restaurants so they can just show and flaunt the lifestyle without even liking you. So that's pretty much the drawback on guys doing that. And then the real thing is, if a woman really like you, it doesn't really matter where you take her. You all can be going for a walk in the park. It's about the vibe and the connection that you all have, and then you really can't pay a woman to like you. So, but yeah, so pretty much we're gonna get into this list of places that you should not take a woman to on the first date, according to the women. So yes, like you were saying, the Cheesecake Factory. It's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, especially starting off. So okay, it's a chain restaurant, but yeah, but the Cheesecake Factory, from what I see and what other people say about it, and what I seen about it, it's nothing wrong with it. Now, the number two that they have is Applebee's. I actually have took a woman on Applebee's on a date. That was like about a long time ago. That was at least about, let me see, at least about 13, 14 years ago. I think it was like back in the day. I met this one chick at Walmart at let's have no. She actually worked in Walmart in the pharmacy, and I pretty much took her to Applebee's on the first date. And but yeah, but that was like about 14, 15 years ago. So yeah, so from how I look at it, Applebee's, it's nothing wrong with Applebee's. So especially with you taking out a woman that you actually don't know. So but yeah, and then now their number three is Chili's. I've been to Chili's too, I think. So but yeah, but once again, I think. So you don't know this woman from a can of paint. So one thing that I like to do, especially is if when I take a woman on a date, if I take her on a date at all, is I like to keep the first date under $20, because I want to see, and then that's how you can really see if the woman really likes you. So if you keep the date under a certain amount and she still goes out with you, then she really has an interest of wanting to get to know you, not just you entertaining her. So yeah, so that's pretty much the way that I would do it, especially like now. Say now my favorite go-to date is, it's not on here though. It's on here. Mm, no, I don't see it though. So, but yeah. So my favorite go-to date that I like to take women to is Blaze Pizza. So the pizza is about $15, tastes amazing, it's healthy, they make it from scratch. So that's my favorite spot to take a woman on a date. So, and the main thing is where I want to go. So then I'm winning because I'm eating what I want to eat. And then if she don't like that, then I don't care, you know. But yeah, let me finish going through this list. Okay, so they got Chipotle's. Okay, so I can see that though. So Chipotle, you know, I pretty much eat there sometimes, but lately I haven't been eating there like that though. But okay, Chipotle, you know, which to me I say that it's nothing wrong with Chipotle, but okay, but going the first date, okay, I can kind of see that though. Okay, this other one now they got the Olive Garden. The Olive Garden can be expensive, you know. The Olive Garden. I've been there with like a few of my ex girlfriends, you know, but definitely I never took a woman there on a first date. Sometimes, see, I think the last time I actually went there on a actually I think no, I think the first time I went there on a date was like a long time ago. It was kind of a date though. I think about how back in the day when I had like my first girlfriend and it was me and my first girlfriend. I was like 17 at the time, and my uncle he took his baby mama, but we didn't know that at the time, and we went to the Olive Garden. So so that was like cool, and that was like about 18, 19 years ago. Man, hold up, I'm trying to think. No, that was longer than that. Oh man, wow, time been flying. Yeah, and actually that was about 20 years ago. But yeah, but it's nothing wrong with the Olive Garden, especially too. Oh my God, they have some really good bread. So the bread is like fire, So especially there was the that chicken Alfredo pasta they have, fire. So okay, so now they got the movie. So I can understand what they mean that taking a woman to the movies is actually not a good first date because really then when you're pretty much taking a woman to the movies, you're not getting to know her. So okay, so you even though you're sitting next to her, you all are just focusing on the movie and not each other. So I can definitely see that why they said that the first date taking a woman to the movies is not good. So yeah, so I don't take women to the movies, especially not on a first date though. But yeah, so I can see that. So your house. So actually number four, that was pretty much my go-to spot. For like years and years and years. I would take a woman to my house and I would make her dinner. So and I'll be her dessert. But yeah, so pretty much, the house. I say it can go either way, but definitely I get it as if it's somebody that you just met and you just want pretty much to be cautious about. Let them know where you stay. But then I say, then if you just what I do that make a big difference is I deal with women that have something to lose. If we deal with people that they have something to lose, we come down to them having a good job, them having things going for themselves, then you can pretty much minimize the risk of them acting crazy. And especially if you keep it honest too, that definitely would help out by things not being that bad. But the women saying that they don't want to go to your house, that's not true today. So if a woman really like you, yeah, so she'll go to your house. So I definitely don't agree with that. So this is about how now next any fast food chain restaurant. So that's BS though. So yeah, so especially too is if when you're going out your way on the first date, to just spend a whole bunch of money, you're really trying to compensate for her. Or I take it back. Unless it's just it's just your standard of places that you take yourself, and then you just so happens okay, fuck it, she going to hang out, I'm hanging out with her, this is where I go, and then that's fine, I can see that. But if you're going out your way to try to impress her by taking her to one of these expensive places because you want her to like you, or you're trying to impress her, then that's a problem to me. So yeah, so Buffalo Wild Wings. Actually I've been there before, but yeah, but okay, what's wrong with that on the first date? So but yeah, but I haven't been there in like a long time though, but that's not. I don't go to that often. But yeah, so these places, mostly places that I'm looking at it though, it's nothing wrong, with taking a woman there on the first date because you don't know her. So why should you go way out your way for somebody that you don't even know that you might not ever see her again? So that's not a smart investment, But yeah, but then like if you got some game and some confidence, okay, I am the damn date shit, So whatever. But yeah, and then what else? You got Wingstop. Yeah, Wingstop was my spot, and I have been there, not in a while, but yeah, but at one time. But a few of my ex girlfriends, I used to take them to Wingstop, and that was our spot to go and get the wings, and especially they had the fries, so I say that it's nothing wrong with taking a woman to Wingstop, for your first date. Only is okay, she might be looking kind of messy about her eating with her fingers, but that don't mean nothing though. Just hand her a napkin and and then have her to wash her hands and she'll be good. But yeah, okay. So Red Lobster. Okay, so Red Lobster. I wouldn't take a woman on a first date to Red Lobster anyway. I think like whenever I take a woman to Red Lobster, she was already a girlfriend, so yes, but like a lot of women, Red Lobster. Oh my God, haven't got to take me to Red Lobster, on the first date. I'm like, that's really like doing too much, but whatever, So, but yeah, but they're saying that a man is not even he's not even supposed to even take you on a first date to Red Lobster. So it need to be something exotic. I'm like, please, well, whatever. But once again, so okay, so now the next one they have is a buffet. So okay, so a buffet. What's wrong? Well, I mean, but for the most part, if she wants to go to somewhere really, really expensive, it's because she don't like your ass. She don't like you, and she just want to be entertained. You're just there for shits and giggles. And but whatever. But some of you guys, that's how y'all roll. With putting on a damn horse and pony show for the woman all day. So whatever, that's what you get. Your entertainment. But yes. So okay. So what else they got? They got IHOP. Okay, IHOP, back in the day when I did eat regular pancakes, I used to go to IHOP, and growing up, I went to IHOP, and okay, I don't see nothing wrong with it though, but whatever, So they don't like IHOP. Denny's, okay, it's pretty much the same thing, So Denny's up there, okay, okay. Denny's is nothing wrong with that, is if you're really into breakfast and going out to eat, so but whatever. So, so a lot of times these women they have their own agenda, so they want to get pictures and content for their YouTube or for their Facebook or whatever, So you're just a financier. So okay, so now the gym. Okay. Yeah. In the gym. I pretty much, I actually have had gym dates, kind of because me being a trainer, and then before I actually have brought women, to my private gym, and I gave them a little bit of a workout, So, but yeah, to me, the gym was always kind of like a fun first date. You checking her out, and you're seeing, how well is she on her fitness stuff and her experience level. So, but I can kind of see why a woman would not want the gym to be a first date beginning. It kind of pretty much have you say, okay, she's not about this fitness life, and it kind of wants you to pretty much, it kind of have you to want to just disqualify her if you see that she's not already about that fitness life. So I can kind of see why the women would not want to go there on the first date, or a lot of times the women will feel uncomfortable as if they're getting really, really sweaty on the first date and y'all ain't even did nothing. So I can kind of see why some women would not want to go on the gym on the first date. But to me, especially me being a fitness guy, a personal trainer, I thought that was always a plus if a woman wanted to work out on the first date. Okay, so church. Okay, church on the first date, I can definitely see that because that it definitely does seem like it's doing too much when you're first starting off with somebody. So I can totally get that where the women are saying about not taking them on a first date to church. I totally get that. Starbucks. What's wrong with Starbucks? I'm like, okay, so I think that that's great. You go there, they got great sandwiches, that I pretty much had at Starbucks, and it's healthy. So yeah, but for the most part, just the best date is to keep that date under $20 between both of y'all, and then you can really, really see if this woman really likes you, if she really, really wanted to get to know you, and she's interested in wanting to see if you all have a connection. So yeah, so I know that I see the video of this other lady. Oh my God, this guy in Atlanta, he took this one female on the first date. She ate like 4 plates of food and oysters, and she was slurping everywhere. And oh my God, so that woman, so she just didn't give a damn. So I just show, but then, but she was saying that, this guy was talking to himself for weeks at a time, trying to ask her out, and always texting her. She just used his ass, but whatever. Yeah, so here it is, coffee dates. Yeah, I'll say definitely coffee dates are great to me. Coffee dates are good, so you could just spend a few dollars and you just sit down and face to face with the woman and talk to her and get to know her. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the best thing. So yeah, yeah, so that's the best thing is to find a place and find a woman that who's that interested in you without you having to spend a lot of money, and then you can pretty much get you a winner right there. But if it's a requirement, oh my God, if he does not take me to on this day to spend this amount of money, I am not stepping out the car. I am not going nowhere. If it's a requirement, y'all, then she don't like you. She just using you. She's entertaining you just for the meal and the attention. And it's not, I said even attention. I say she's entertaining you just for the meal and the experience for the lifestyle flex. Okay. So ice cream days. Okay, I mean, I actually never ever been on an ice cream date, but I thought that it seemed kind of nice, the ice cream date, when I seen it in the movies and I thought about it, but I'm not really an ice cream person. So yep. So okay, so ice cream dates, family functions. Okay, so the women I'm right on that. I don't think you should take a woman on a first date to meet your family, So like, man, so I definitely agree with them on that you shouldn't take the woman on a first date to meet your family. That's pretty crazy. Yep, and then that's too desperate. So okay, so family functions, okay, movie night, Netflix, hula hoop, etc. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I think that that pretty much yeah, Netflix and chill. Yeah, you're at home with her. You want to get to know her. You want to see how she is. You're chilling, and you pretty much make a move and see that you can close a deal with her. So I definitely don't agree with that though. So yeah, just going back to your place and to watch Netflix and all that stuff though. I say that that's good. Oh, okay, now here's the other one. So somewhere that requires a long drive. What? I don't agree with that though. So if it's somewhere that requires a long drive, that you all can really, really have a nice talk and you can find out about her life and pretty much about what she's about. And I definitely don't agree with that. So but whatever, So who made this list? Yep, okay. So now what's the other one? Bowling. Bowling? I said that bowling would be like a nice first date. I actually have been on a date going bowling. This was like a long time ago. This was like pretty much a few years ago when I was in Atlanta. I was in there on business and I met like this one sexy chocolate chick. She actually pretty much she was cool. Her name was Ty, and yeah, I pretty much met her, and then I was in town for like about 2 more nights, and I wanted to go somewhere, and I said okay, and then I came up with an idea about going bowling. So it was like this bowling place, and they had a restaurant, but that date wound up costing my ass like $130. I was like, what the fuck, So, but yeah, but I did pick the place, and I was expecting for a bowling date to be that expensive, but that bowling date cost me $130. So but yeah, but I say that it's nothing wrong with going bowling and you're doing something kind of competitive. You get to check out her ass every single time she goes and gets up and bowl. And hopefully you can get you a strike at the end of the night, So but definitely, yeah. So yeah, so bowling is definitely I say that would be a good, a cool, date. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so a nightclub. Okay, yeah, I totally can understand that though. So especially if a nightclub, the music is so loud. I definitely, I definitely do not agree in taking a woman to a nightclub and just yeah, the atmosphere. People are drunk, people are drinking. You know, it be too much going on. So I definitely agree with not taking a woman to a nightclub on a date. Okay, a hookah bar, I can see that too. Yeah, hookah bar, that's kind of weird. So yeah, so pretty much, I mean, unless you're pretty much the type of guy who likes to smoke, then I can pretty much understand that though. But each his own. So a bar for drinks, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a drinker, especially if I guess if you're a drinker, I can see that though. But I don't know. But I don't buy drinks for women that I don't know like that anyway. But I don't, do the whole drink thing anyway. But okay, the Waffle House, okay, that's pretty much the same thing as IHOP, So, but yeah, but okay, now sporting events, that can go either way if you're into sports. So yeah, so for the most part, most of these I say about 70 places I can see where the women are coming from by not wanting to go on a date. I can see places like church, family function, so some of the places I can see that the women have a good point on not wanting to go on a date. So okay, some of them, but most of them I don't agree because it's about you getting to know the person. So now we're gonna get into the guys list. Okay, so let's get into the guys list. Let's see. Okay, so for the guys, okay, so the guys made a list of the kind of women you should not take on the first date. So the first one they said is single mothers. Hmm. Okay, I don't agree with that. So is it because she's a single mother, you shouldn't take her on a date? So okay, so I'm like, who made this list? Especially because 69% of black mothers are single mothers. So most of them are single mothers. So okay, so you're talking about women with tattoos, taking okay, I can see if a woman got a few tattoos, but I don't like it when a woman has so many tattoos where it's covering up her whole body, and I don't like it when women got sleeves or tattoos on their neck. So I can see that to a certain degree. So yeah, but anyways, though, but yeah, okay. So women who dress like this in public. I'm like, okay, what the hell they mean? They didn't give no example of what they mean about how a woman that dressed like this in public. I guess maybe then they're talking about the one right under. Okay, so talking about sex workers. It says OnlyFans girls, mattress actress. Yeah, I thought that's so funny. Yep, a lot of these women they are that though. A mattress actress, strippers, call girls, escorts. So yes, okay, so that's funny. So well, yeah, I can kind of see that though. So yeah, so definitely the first date you think like, okay, this person does this kind of work, and it would be kind of embarrassing for people to see that you're out with a sex worker. So that seems kind of weird. And then they go, okay, I'm whining and dining her while she's getting piped down for a living, and that's what she do. So that definitely does look weird and sound weird, but yeah, but I can kind of see that though. So, but yes, okay. Now the other one that it said is also Instagram models, bottle girls. Okay, it's a pretty much women who are just doing stuff for clout, and they pretty much use men for a living, and everything they do is for attention. And we come down to just them using it. I can see that. So yep, okay, women with an IG page. Okay, yeah, okay, I can see that though. So a lot of times their page is just there for attention and with that, just getting over on guys. But sometimes I can see that. Okay, so women with non-ear piercings. Okay, so non-ear piercings. Okay, so she got everything else pierced, nibbles, breast pierce, okay, stomach, all the other piercings. Okay, I can see that though. So yeah, so I'm not really too fond of women having all those piercings anyway, because yeah, it does pretty much show just like how when a woman got a lot of tattoo, they kind of show her life is about attention and pleasure. So, but yeah, I can see that. Okay, now, okay, women with purple hair or any unnatural color hair. Okay, so actually now I agree with that though. So for me, I prefer my women with natural hair. I don't like all this other new Nicki Minaj stuff. That these women now have all these different colored hair, purple hair, red hair, blonde hair. I'm not feeling, especially on black women. I do not like that. So usually, that just screams hood rat and just attention and just no. So, but for the most part, I'm not feeling that either. Okay, so now what's the other one? Okay, women with whole friends. Yeah, so pretty much that is so true because women, the kind of friends she has says a lot about her. So she's around a whole bunch of hoes. She's a hoe too. Even though she doesn't want to make it seem like she's a hoe, but she's definitely a hoe too. So yes, I definitely can see that. Hold, let me go back to that list. Hold on. Okay, so yes. Okay, now what's the other one? Okay, so I said some she models. Okay, so who markets to men? Okay, so she markets to men. Okay, so yes, what is she selling to the men though? So I mean, is she marketing the men because she has a YouTube channel giving men advice or game, or I mean, what is she making, different type of oils for the man, just it depends on what it is. But I said like how if it's about just using men for this money, so that it's using her body, then I can understand that. But yes, okay. So women who travel regularly. So yeah, well, I can see that too. A lot of times when a woman does travel regularly, she does do a lot of other stuff with men for money. So yeah, but then sometimes a woman that travel regularly, she just a businesswoman and she do other stuff. But yeah, women do be getting it in and thing. So a lot of times when they're always on the move, somebody. One thing that I have known with the women is like how usually somebody is running in that cooch at least every 2 weeks. Someby is. So but whatever. Yes, just she can do what she want to do. So yeah. So I don't totally agree with that though. So because of women who travel regularly, you shouldn't take them on a date. Okay, so women. Okay, so women who drink regular, no, who drink liquor regularly. Well, I can see that too. And think, if she drink too much, at least to them, getting too loose. And a lot of time when the women drink a lot, it causes other problems you don't want to deal with. It come down to, okay, is she one of those angry drunks or is she a nice drunk? But then still, just a woman that drinks a lot comes with a lot of other problems you don't want to deal with. So I had someone in my past who had a drinking problem, and yeah, well, yeah, but luckily they actually was nice drunks. So yep. Okay, now what else? So women. Okay, so women with weak absentee fathers. Okay, so yeah, I can see that too. As if because then then if she pretty much haven't never seen a man being respectable. A lot of times it's not gonna start with her pretty much respecting you. So like the issue is now that a lot of women look at men as just just money and just a tool just to use. So that's pretty much a problem. But yeah, I can see that though. Women who live alone. Okay, what's wrong with a woman living alone? So on that one, I don't agree with that though. So I don't know where exactly they're trying to go with that by saying don't take a woman on a date just because she lives alone. I don't agree with that. Okay, women with a party voice. What the hell is a party voice? Party voice. What? Hey, girl. I don't know what the hell is a party voice. I don't get that one either. Okay, women on dating apps. Um, I don't agree with that either. Yeah, just keep the date, short. You know, so short. And you're not spending too much, and to see, what is her main intentions on the date. So, but I definitely don't. I don't agree with that. Okay, so women who have been on Fresh and Fit. Okay, like now that part I agree with though, because most of the women that been on Fresh and Fit are really just strippers and big time hoes. But whatever though, just every now and then I see a few women like I see this whatever so that had this one virgin chick on there. She was like fine and she was so respectable. She was actually was from Canada and she was in Miami. She was on the show. She was so feminine and so cute, and she talked so elegantly. So, but yeah, but that's rare that you find a woman like that. So okay, so I definitely do see where they're coming from with that. So women with lists. Oh yeah, totally. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. So she has a list like that, and usually something is wrong. She has pretty much she want too much too soon without wanting to give you anything. So I definitely see that actually being a problem. So okay, so women who have been engaged. Oh, okay, so yeah, so that's a good point of thinking because then I mean, when a woman has been engaged, my problem with that though is I say, okay, so the issue now is pretty much like black women are the queen of being engaged. They'll be engaged 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I was engaged. Well, so we keep score by the women who get married to quality men and then they can keep a man. That's the main thing that we go and look at. Can you keep a quality man? Not just, just you have somebody who just want to just have sex with you. So I can see that, women who have been engaged too many times. Okay, women who are divorced. Okay, well, this one can go either way, So sometimes, okay, a woman has been divorced. Okay, so it's okay. She has a track record being with this kind of guy. So I'm like, So does she make quality decisions? But usually, what they say is 80% of women are the ones who file for divorce. So she's a quitter. Does she pretty much quit when times get tough and she just wants to leave? Yeah. So so it can go either way on that one. So that one it can go either way. American black women. Oh wow. So so these motherfuckers said American black women don't take them on a date. Wow. I don't agree with that. So, but yeah, but man, so these guys must be a damn guys that made this shit must have been a damn passport, bro. Okay, so women raised in the West, basically saying the same shit though. So yeah, so I don't know. So some of these guys, some of this shit, I definitely don't agree with though. But yeah. All right, y'all. So I hope you all enjoyed that and me going over the list. So yeah, so on both sides, I agree with some of the stuff on both of the sides, but also for the women, I got something for y'all too.
Wait a minute. I'm a professional woman, and you're a failure. Don't tell me nothing about your profession. You're a failure if you can't keep a man. No profession can make you happy. No profession. Call yourself whatever the hell you want to. If there ain't a man in your life to make you happy, your profession can never do for you what God made man to do for you. How do you rest his mind, sister? When that man is productive when he comes home. He needs to rest and draw strength again to go back and produce some more.
Real talk though. So, all right, ladies. So, if you want to take your look to the next level and you pretty much want to be about that gym life and get your look in order, you can fill out my personal training application below in the description, and I'll reach out to you to see if this is a good fit for you. And if you all want to support my channel, you can donate to the channel. So, links to Cash App and PayPal will be listed below. See you all next time.